Okay, I'm wanting to show you how to make some little kinetic toys. I've been making them all day yesterday. So I started with this dog that gets the bone, and I made him complicated by having this leg that moves on the front. Then I went on to get this fisherman who pulls on his fish as the box gets opened, but he's a bit stiff. They've all got different quirkiness about them. Anyway, he's there. And then I made this black bird that pulls on the worm. Last night and this morning I've made this frog that reaches for the fly that's flying up. Now all of these start with a basis, which is a box, and it should be a matchbox, but all of my matchboxes are full, so I've had to make my matchboxes. They're not difficult to make, they're just a little bit fiddly and time consuming. Anyway, for this morning's video, I have already made a matchbox. It's blue and just made it out of thin card. The dog was made out of packaging, just a thin box. The rest of it is all card I've had. So yes, there's your box, and this one's really nice and smooth, so I'm hoping that this one works really well. Some of them are quite tight. I've got better at making matchboxes over the last 2 days. So what you need to do is to put, right, this is another piece of card, and it's been folded into 3. And this bit is the bit that you stick onto your matchbox. I'm going to use double-sided sellotape because it's quick and it will hold it sturdily while I demonstrate to you. But you could easily use a glue stick or any other sort of glue. So I'm going to stick this on here. The only thing with using double-sided sellotape as a demonstration piece is getting this layer off, which even when I do a hyperlapse film seems to take forever, but there it is, off. I might stick a bit more on that because it needs to be really sturdily attached, this bit, because this is where all the action's happening, where all the push and pull. So there we go. I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to open the box so that I can press it down and make sure that it's very, very securely attached. There we are. Now, this bit is like your hinge. So whatever character you're going to put on, be it a bird, a dog, a fisherman, whatever you're going to come up with, and this one I'm wanting to do a peacock, it's going to be held in this bracket as a sort of hinge, and it's going to have movement from there. So now I'm going to take a needle and my old faithful split pins. I think I might use a blue one for this one. And I'm going to pop a hole through there. I'm going to put a hole through the bird, which I'm using this time. And the bird is double card, so he's very, very thick. And then I'm going to put a hole through the other side. Right. So even before I do anything else, that moves really nicely. I'm going to try and make that hole loose enough. And I'm also going to get some scraps of card from where I've been making my box to help me with this, because a bit like any of the moving toys that we've made, there needs to be some slack in the attachment. So if I stick a little piece of card on either side, that makes it a little bit thicker, and it will mean that it's loose enough when I take the cards away, having undone the split pin so that it's done, that the movement is okay. Just like that. Now obviously as you play with it, it will loosen up and everything. And I'm going to keep this really simple, because what I've been doing is, the reason why I've come up with so many examples is because I kept just going too far in trying to make my demonstration piece. I'm literally going to just have it as that bird, just as it is. And then I'll work on it later. Now, if you've got a paper clip, you could open that out and use that for this piece. I'm using a bit of wire. I have used string with the fisherman, which was reasonably successful. But today I'm going to use wire for this. And I'm going to again use a needle. I've got a big chunky needle here just so that I don't lose it really. I'm going to poke a hole through the tail. You could do that before you even attached it to make it a little bit easier. And I'm just going to do a wee loop around that. I'm just going to twist the wire around so that it holds it in place. But as I said, you could use string just as well, a little piece of string or a bit of thread. So you've got that movement. So you want him down, pecking, and then as you open the drawer, he comes up. Right. And then you're going to need to stick a hole through the middle of the drawer. There. And just thread your wire through, or your string, and just try and make sure that it's, in fact I might do it the other way because it might be easier, in from the inside of the drawer. Just easier in trying to work out where it goes. So if I'm wanting it to be down, and then as I open the drawer, so it's down, open the drawer up, so I'm wanting it to be about there, and that's where I'm going to stick a wee sort of twist in it to hold it in place. Could stick a bit of tape over that if you wanted as well. So down, up, simple as that. Any designs you want, any size you want. I mean, this one's quite small, but I'm sure you could make some quite big ones. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. So have some fun. I'm gonna take this, which is going to be a peacock, and decorate it, and I'll pop up a picture when I finish that. Take care.